The Mercedes G-Wagon starts at over $130,000 new, and used ones aren't much cheaper to own. It looks like a tank, it drives like a luxury car, and it has a reputation as one of the toughest SUVs on the planet. But owners are finding out the hard way that tough doesn't mean cheap. Here's what nobody tells you before you buy one. The G-Class has a genuinely strong reputation. It was originally engineered for military use back in 1979, and that body-on-frame toughness is real. Mercedes' own reliability rating sits around 3 out of 5 among all brands, which is average. Not bad. But average reliability on a car this expensive means something very different than average reliability on a Toyota. When something breaks on a G-Wagon, it breaks expensive. 1. The crankshaft position. Sensor failure. One of the most reported G-Wagon issues is the crankshaft position sensor. It's a small part, but when it fails, the engine simply won't start. The computer won't let it run without a valid signal. It's been reported across multiple model years, from the early 2000s all the way through later ones. It's not catastrophic to fix, but it can leave you stranded with zero warning. 2. Door locks, window regulators, and handles. This is one of the most commonly reported problems on the G-Class. Door lock actuators, window regulators, and interior door handles failing prematurely. Owners have reported this happening on vehicles with as little as 35,000 miles on a car that starts at 6 figures. It's not dangerous, but it's the kind of failure that makes owners question the price tag. 3. Electrical. Across nearly every era of G-Wagon, owners report electrical issues, infotainment systems freezing, battery drainage, and sensors malfunctioning. Later models added more complex electronics, and that complexity brought its own new set of problems, including co-manned infotainment systems that can freeze or fail entirely. 4. Suspension. Where the G-Wagon's suspension is genuinely built for serious off-roading, but that capability comes with a trade-off. Components wear out faster than on a typical SUV, especially if the vehicle has actually been used off-road. Owners report excessive noise, uneven tire wear, and a rougher ride as these parts age. 5. The $1,500 to $3,000 engine warning. Here's the number that should make any used G-Wagon buyer pause. Even a minor engine-related issue can cost between $1,500 and $3,000 to repair. And that's the small stuff. A full engine rebuild on a twin-turbo V8 is an entirely different level of expensive. Getting a pre-purchase inspection isn't optional on this car. It's essential. 6. The AMG versions are worse. If you're looking at a G55 or G63 AMG specifically, the maintenance costs go up even further. The supercharged and twin-turbo engines need meticulous care, and the AMG performance parts are notoriously expensive to source and repair. These are the versions most likely to turn a great deal into a financial trap. So is the G-Wagon actually a money pit? Not exactly. It's more accurate to say it's a car that punishes neglect harder than almost anything else on the road. Buy a well-maintained, dealer-serviced example, get a pre-purchase inspection from someone who actually knows G-Wagons, and budget for repairs that cost more than you'd expect on a normal SUV. Buy a neglected one because the price looked good, and you could be looking at thousands of dollars in surprises within the first year. If you're shopping for a G-Wagon, get a pre-purchase inspection, ask for full service records, and budget at least a few $1,000s a year for maintenance, even if nothing goes wrong. If you own one, let me know in the comments what your real ownership costs have looked like. Subscribe for more real talk on what luxury cars actually cost to own.